president of Paulding Public Safety Appreciation. I'm the co-founder and serve with my board of directors. And this has been the most humbling experience, the most honoring role that I've had, and anything really that I do other than being a husband and a father. Over the past 4 years, this community has rallied behind our men and women of public safety, not only to say thank you, but to lend a helping hand, to identify needs, to find out what our men and women who every day go out there to ensure that our community, that our families, that our homes, that our children remain safe, that we can enjoy the quality of life that we do here in Paulding County. Over the past 4 years, this community has enabled us to become what we are today. That is the largest public safety event in all of West Georgia and one of the largest public safety events in the state of Georgia. So give yourselves a hand for that. Before I go into any further remarks, I want to say thank you to the Paulding County Chamber of Commerce, Shelba, Carolyn, Kevin, Susan, Amy, and Lisa for allowing us to be here today, for setting this lunch up to honor our heroes in our community. I'd especially like to thank Ed Cahill with Greystone Power for being the sponsor here today. They won't tell you, but Greystone has come in at so many different levels, be it the Howard National Night Out, our public safety event. They were one of the first sponsors that we got in 2009 when we endeavored to do this, and over at Paulding Meadows, 800 folks showed up. And Ed, since that time, with that initial seed money, what we've been able to do is we now offer scholarships. We offer 5 scholarships across the board to deserving officers, first responders, firefighters in their field that their leadership sees as a rising star. That is because of the support we've gotten from the business community. We've also this year been able to add a scholarship for our DA's office. Last year I was at the event and our DA, Mr. Dick Donovan, who I consider a close personal friend, and his office as an office of public safety here in our community came up to me and he asked me to consider would we look at possibly offering a scholarship for their office as well. Working with attorneys in the legal field, it made perfect sense. Attorneys need continuing education. They need to be certified, and I want to make sure that our attorneys in our district attorney's office are the best and most qualified attorneys, which I know they are today. But what we also found out was each office sometimes has to struggle. When someone in the department, the agency, or the office gets hurt or injured, or maybe a family member passes away, it's an emotional time, not only for that individual, but for the department. And so as I was going around, we were finding out, how does the department handle this? Well, sometimes, Micah, we just have a benevolent fund, and that 9 times out of 10 remains on empty. Because the employees of that agency or office or department put in from their own personal paychecks. Well, that's not acceptable here in Paulding County. This year we had someone in our sheriff's office, a very dedicated deputy, lose a spouse. When our sheriff's office came to us and just asked for something to help put together a fundraiser, we jumped at the opportunity. That fundraiser more than quadrupled the amount that we put in. And that's what our organization is here for, to be there for our public safety personnel. And before we make the presentation, I want to give a shout out. How many of you know the excellence of our fire department here in Paulding County? I better see a show of hands from everybody. This year, Lieutenant Truman Oding, a Paulding County resident, orchestrated and organized the Iron Firefighter Challenge, promoted through the Atlanta Fire Department. Mr. Kyle Westhoven, who is a Paulding County firefighter here with us today, Shane Weaver, Kevin Hughes, Michael Estes, trained for months to prepare for this event. I'll let him tell you, but no one thought that our guys were going to be able to compete on that level. You had Atlanta Fire, Cobb Fire, Cherokee Fire, DeKalb County Fire. These are departments that boast of tremendous resources, a bench that goes 4 and 5 deep. And here, Paulding County is going to come and enter a competition with us. It was almost like they did it out of compassion. Well, I think they regretted that at the end of that competition, because into the final round, we had the best time of the day. We ended up taking second in the entire competition, and we beat Atlanta Fire and kept them out of the So Kyle, thank you very much for doing us proud, for doing Paulding County proud. But I also want to say this, give a shout out to our citizens, and I'll wrap up here. Out of every department there, their friends and family came. Paulding County brought over 80 people that stood in that crowd over in Cumberland Mall, and it was a sea of people supporting our folks. And that was an awesome opportunity, a proud moment for us to be a part of that. We filmed it. The hits that came from just that little video of people putting things together was just tremendous. Atlanta Fire Department ended up showing that, is using that for a promotion video for the next Iron Firefighter Challenge that they do next year. And finally, you want to look at our Hiram Police Department. All of our agencies are awesome. But if an agency is going to certify me for anything, they ought to be commended for something. And we've got some folks that participated in the Citizens Police Academy that was orchestrated by the Hiram Police Department. And it was an awesome opportunity. We have awesome folks in this county, men and women that put their lives on the line. And for that, we want to show them our appreciation. Cynthia Geyer will come up here at this time. In regard to a benevolent fund, we want to make sure that you never have to worry about something at the last minute. So on behalf of Paulding Public Safety Appreciation, we're going to donate $1,000 to each of our agencies and departments that put men and women out on the streets in the line of fire to start their benevolent fund. So when your department or agency is the Paulding County Fire Department, someone would like to come up here and get this. I try to give away money all the time and no one likes to take it, so guys, y'all come on up. Now this is the police department. Chief Halter, Major Bochelle. Major Mike O'Neill, Hiram Police Department. Chief Yandura is in Chicago, I believe. 911 Director David Bonner. Paulding County Sheriff's Office. And Clark Ambulance. Where's Karen Robinson? She's always hiding back here in her back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. As we do this, with the board members of Paulding Public Safety Appreciation, please stand. These are the folks that work year-round to help us put this event on. October 13th, this year, our new location. Our new location is the Watson Government Complex. Chairman Austin, when I asked this request, he more than jumped at the opportunity to accommodate us, Mayor Austin, members of the county administrative staff, and our commissioners. That facility is perfect. It's large, it's on the roadside, it's going to give us ample opportunity. Glock has come back on as a platinum sponsor this year. South 107 will be broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. I hope you will take a moment to come out on that day. Last year, we had between 5,800 and 6,500 folks from this community come out to say thank you. Men and women of public safety here today, God bless you. You have the prayers of my family, and I thank you and I appreciate you.